Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, some astute defending there. And it's Ronaldinho. Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ronaldinho clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Knocks it into space. Stood up well to him there. Saviola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. It's Ronaldinho! Has another go! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Kong and Hanoi with their first corner, the first in the game for Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good.
Eto'o! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And this is It's Eto'o! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Kong and Hanoi really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Nicely weighted ball. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank. Ceballos providing an outlet on that flank. And reclaimed it in a trice. Azar. Looking to play him in. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Some really good ball movement. Makaleli. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Spread it left. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Saviola. Tar cuts out the pass.
Miami certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And this is Hazard. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, again there's no way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to pass it through. Eto'o! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Eto'o certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please be reminded.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ibrahimovic gets on his bike and on the move. Forlan, he's in a good position here. Kong and Hanoi can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
This looks promising. Oh, that's neat. Quality ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Silvestre wins the duel this time.
Miami really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Goes for the shot! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Kong and Hanoi are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. And this is Saviola. And this is Eto'o. And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Schneider being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Half an hour gone in the second half. It's run loose here. That is lovely. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Miami appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Lemina does really well to win the ball there. It's Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet.
Kong and Hanoi can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Eto'o. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Substitution in progress. There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. And that is as much time as there will be. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think it's one of these games where both have plenty to think about. I don't think it was by design the game ended this way. A listless loss and unconvincing win, depending on which perspective you want to look at it from.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Jackie. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
João Palhinha. He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Saviola providing an outlet on that flank. And it's made its way. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Shot at goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Ceballos certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Berardi. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. And this is Dembele. Gyökeres. And that is expertly dealt with. And he decides to cross it. Kalulu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Saviola. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saviola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rice. And it's Dembele. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Ceballos. Pass is just off target. Berardi. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Berardi. João Palhinha. And it's Marquinhos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Eto'o. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he shoots! There it is! And there is your opener. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Kong and Hanoi have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. The ball has bounced loose now. He has found the way. Dembele! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Chelsea restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That is a great pick out. João Palhinha. Nice interception, well timed. Neto. And he's worked it through. Romero spots it and intercepts. Lamina. Ronaldinho. Dembele.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Looking for the run. And he's there to get it away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So he's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cherki. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pressure coming in from all directions. No way through. Ceballos. Nicely weighted ball. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Ronaldinho. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Dembele. Lovely feet. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. Backward it goes. He's on it, can he get away? Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Chelsea leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Kong and Hanoi really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Saviola. It's Saviola! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Lamina. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kong and Hanoi with the corner. They're first. That's the keeper's ball. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bensebaini. Kong and Hanoi appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cherki touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And this is Berardi. Cherki shoots! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Threads. He's had a shot! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's been shipped out wide. Cherki under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Haaland. Cherki. That's an excellent interception. And the counter is on. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Closing. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ronaldinho really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Rice. Ceballos. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. João Palhinha. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Haaland. And they can counter here. And that's it. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Cherki claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it into space. Here it's Eto'o! And there's a goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Cherki tries to pass it. Haaland! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So, again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliché about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, now he can... It's Saviola! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That could spell trouble. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Haaland with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely feet. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McTominay. Cherki. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it for... Great chance! Off the post! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cherki. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Haaland. Ceballos. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he is dashing away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He has a look up. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cherki, who does have an assist to his name. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Saviola. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
It's Eto'o! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Romero tries to clear. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saviola gets a footed. Saviola! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Kong and Hanoi, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
Big chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means... It's Saviola! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Kong and Hanoi are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Saviola. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Saviola simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Now it's Haaland. And it's Dembele. Ceballos. And here's Eto'o. Neither of these two want to come... Dani Ceballos! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Kong and Hanoi are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! And it's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And yes, it's him again. Chelsea get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. McTominay. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now, can they get it back? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cherki, that is a great pick out. Is there any... And the shot! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Chelsea have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitutions taking place.
The keeper doing his best to put him off. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there.
Substitution.
McTominay. Now that looks a decent ball. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other
6
choice.
added minutes has been indicated.
Chalhanoglu. And it's Eto'o. Over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Bensebaini. Cherki. Well read, nice interception. Kalulu. Saviola. It's Ronaldinho. Silvestre. Hakimi. McTominay. Cherki. And now the breakaway. Cherki running with intent. And that is that. Chelsea played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Thank you very much for your
One-sided
cooperation.
and only one win.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's the keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread out to the left. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Looking to play him in. Haaland. Now it's McTominay. McTominay! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Haaland. And here's Dembele. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gyökeres! Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift. It's Eto'o! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Eto'o with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Now it's Haaland. Ceballos. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Cherki. So what can they make of this? And it's Berardi. And it's João Palhinha. Now Romero. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a key interception. Gyökeres. Gyökeres! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the shot's on here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Saviola. It's come to nothing. McTominay. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, they could break here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. João Palhinha. Cherki.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's a sharp little ball here. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Saviola, great vision. That's been slipped through, well read, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chelsea are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Stood up well to him there. And it's Saviola. And he is dashing away. It's Saviola! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 40 minutes,
and a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cherki! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kong and Hanoi have the chance to go the other way. Dembele.
2 added minutes
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Cherki. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o. And here's Ronaldinho. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Kong and Hanoi get the second half going.
Chelsea have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Dembele. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Eto'o. Neither of these two want to come off second. Here's a chance! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. João Palhinha. Looking for options for movement. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Saviola. Oh, no circumventing this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kong and Hanoi can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's McTominay. Cherki. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cherki. He's on it. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chelsea leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cherki. Cherki. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Dembele. Oh, there's a probing ball. And Cherki. No way through. This is a promising build-up. And he's found the... It's Eto'o! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Kong and Hanoi drag themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Saviola finds himself offside. Haaland is onto this. No, that's been intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Haaland. João Palhinha engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Courtois trying. Oh, what has happened here?
Kongan Hanoi clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ceballos. Silvestre. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Marquinhos. Berardi.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Berardi. And it's Marquinhos. And it's Berardi. McTominay. Gyökeres has found the net here, of course. Alexander-Arnold.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cherki. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tonali. Now Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Shapes to shoot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment that... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat...